Good morning, my dear. Let's channel some messages. There is something wildly creative that wants to come through for you, so I'm very excited about it. I haven't shown you my dino sweater in a long time, so for anyone who's new here, welcome. My name is Sarah. I'm an artist. I am a channeler, a healer, an astrologer, and today we're channeling messages, and I'm wearing my dino sweater. Can you see why? I'm a dinosaur. Like, it's literally, I just get to walk around all day in this cute little chic outfit as a dinosaur. I know. I've tried to record this video a few times, and it was like I had my normal setup. I've got the grid right here, and I was saying out loud, something creative wants to come through, or a creative way to do the same thing. And I kept seeing the table. Like, I've been talking for years about how I want to show you my table a little bit more. And so I just need you to see that I got napkins everywhere. Or not napkins, pardon me. Tissues everywhere. It's funny. And I can't be talking about how something more creative wants to come through without allowing something more creative. I need to go first as well. I need to be right there with you, showing that a new way of doing things, even if it's moving the camera, even if it's showing the table, even doing anything like that, wants to come through. It wants to be a little bit different. It wants to be a little bit more yourself. And something that I noticed where, yeah, I did a new style on Instagram, just a new cafe view, and it was a brutally honest channel, and it felt just right. So I want to not really sugarcoat the channels as they come through. I just love the way that God speaks to me. I just love the way that I get to channel. So definitely, if you're new around here, if this is your first time that you've stumbled upon the Multidimensional Cafe, welcome. My name's Sarah, like I said. But sometimes it comes out a little bit harsh. Sometimes it comes out a little bit like, you know this. And there's an interesting message that wants to come through. Oh my God, my ear is ringing. Someone out there is treating their spiritual side, their woo, their astrology, their like politics, their preferences, their orientation. You're treating something like it's the bottle of cheap vodka that you tuck underneath the bedside table. Like, you're treating it like it's so shame-filled. And whether it's like, oh, I have conservative or liberal tendencies. Oh, I'm, on the spectrum. Oh, I'm queer. Oh, I'm woo. We'll speak more to woo because you're on a channeler's page. So stop treating your woo, A, like it's something to be ashamed of, and B, like an addiction. And someone out there also, I'm hearing, is that like coming to a space like this for validation is one thing. Like, this is an interesting message. There's a few different things happening all at the same time. I'm hearing that a lot of people are keen for community, myself included. It's been this beautiful yearning. It's this beautiful weeding out of the people in my life, and really acknowledging that as light workers, as starseeds, as leaders, as spiritual beings, as artists, we need to have our people around us. And we're looking for our people. This is it. Okay, so what God is saying is, like, you're looking for your people, but you're trying to find your vibrational match, but you're not showing the universe, you're not showing anyone who you are. Like, there's a component of yourself that you're like, and I spoke about this on Instagram, and I'll have to post it on here as well. Because it's like, if there's a component of your life that you're really not happy with, but you're expressing gratitude for it, and you're like, yeah, everything's great. The universe doesn't understand lying. The universe doesn't understand that. So you have to be able to say, like, I'm so grateful for the roof over my head, but this house that I'm residing in is not a home. I'm so grateful for this job that I have. It's paying my mortgage, it's paying my rent, it's paying all my bills, and I have good food, but it's not filling my soul cup. I'm lonely. I wish I had more people. I wish I had more people to talk to. or I wish I just had someone to bounce ideas off of. For a lot of people, this is just friends. This is just friends. And it's something that like we talk about on Monday Live all the time, is that we come from all over the world, all different time zones, all different walks of life. And we are able to share our wins. We're able to share the mess that we're in. We're able to ask for, love to be sent to us. It's a beautiful community. So especially if you don't have it in your physical realm, find it online. If that is like, it's probably going to be just because you can put in like channeled messages and you can find my page and you can find things like that. But put yourself in environments where, all different walks of life people go, whether that be going for hikes outside on specific trails or going to the gym, going to the cafe. You never know who's going to walk in the door. So put yourself in more melting pot type of areas. And also what I'm hearing is that it's okay for you to say that there's a specific type of a person that I'm looking to attract. It's actually very important that you put out that call, because you can't, like, this is what got you, let me rephrase. What got you here in the first place is you just being like, oh, I can be around anybody. I can make friends with everybody. You can't. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to like everybody. Not everybody's supposed to like you. You're not supposed to be for everybody. That's very intense ego, codependency patterns, or some trauma responses, people pleasing, all different things that like definitely work that out. But you wouldn't be here listening to this message if you could be friends with everybody. We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to. It's the courage, this really great book that I just read, The Courage to be Disliked. Freedom, this book spoke to, freedom comes from the courage to be able to allow other people not to like you, because it means that you're being your true, honest, authentic self. When you're scared of how people are going to react or respond to you, and you don't share your true self, you don't share this, like, who you really are, you got to show up. You got to show up. And it's when you shine brightly, you will trigger people however which way it comes. As a channeler, when I first started channeling, I had comments about like, you need a psych evaluation. You have some serious problems over here. I've been berated by people before. It's happened, and I'm getting used to letting that be, because it is something that happens. So I'm not going to say that, you show your true self and everybody's going to love you and it's going to be great. It's not. And it's really like and I've shared this story before. When I first started to, COVID time was one of my biggest awakening moments. It was like the matrix cord in the back of my head just got ripped out. And so I was so grateful for that. I was corporate through and through before that. And so I was living, with a roommate in 2020, and I was pulling my tarot cards and I was doing my astrology and my woo in my bedroom. And then one day I said, Sarah, pull cards in the living room. Like, you live here, stop staying right. Like, you live here too. You pay half the rent. Like, take up your space. And I was nervous. I was like, well, what if I get laughed at? Do you want to know what happened when my roommate woke up and they saw me doing my woo, like fully in my woo? I was just like crouched over the table and I was looking at the cards and I was looking at the planets. They literally pointed and laughed. So you get more comfortable by being seen. I still get a little bit of a wince, like it's not a wince, but like when I go to cafes and it's like I've never been there before and I'm pulling my cards. I went to a cafe just the other day. It's Thursday as I record this, and I went to a new cafe on Tuesday. It's this city that I'm really interested in, and so I wanted to try a few new cafes in that city. And so I went there and I opened up my, I got my coffee and I was sitting down. There was 3 different tables that were sat, and the second that I pulled out my tarot cards, 2 of those tables got up and left. It was just that time. It wasn't because of me, but I recognized that it was the vibration of this ain't where you're supposed to be, this cafe. So I took my drink and I finished it and I left. And then the next cafe that I went to, I felt great being there. My energy felt great. I felt so okay. One thing that was fascinating is that there was a moment where it was just the baristas there and me, and I was like, No, but it's like you got to feel into the vibe. You got to feel into the vibe. That was a little bit of a side quest. It's like what I'm hearing. Okay, so you've been doing your work. You've been doing the inner work. You've labeled what it is that you don't like. You have been trying to manifest whatever it is, the thing that you need to get out of what it is that you're in, and it hasn't happened yet. I kind of want you to either like, there's this little feeling of, you know, that you've been on the plateau and you've been, so it's like, okay, say you want to move or you want a new job or something like that, whatever that may be. And you're like, okay, I trust God, you know, I packed a few boxes and, you know, I've, you know, said to God, this is where I want to go and I need the financial capacity to get there and whatever this may be, just use this parable for anything. And you're like, okay, I'm good. I'm waiting. And you're like, it's Christmas morning every single day. And you wake up and you're excited and you're excited and you're excited and you're grateful. And it's been a long time. It's been a long time. In that plateau, something shifted. Something shifted. And maybe you felt a little bit beaten down. Or maybe there's like this questioning that I'm hearing. This like, not that you don't believe in yourself, your manifestation abilities. You believe in God, you talk to God, you pray to God, you do this, you believe in the universe, you know that you're a soul having a human experience. But there was like this like plateau that all of a sudden you're like, well, you like started decorating again, or you just kind of got complacent. And there's this image that, you know, I've given to clients, I think I've given here before, where when you're at the tail end of healing something really big within you, it's almost like that energy is around you. It's like you look like Pigpen from the Peanuts, where it's like there's just the perfume, the smell of the trauma, of whatever it is that's coming out of you is around. And somebody comes in, smells it, and is like, I'm going to keep you right here. I like this. I like this smell. I like how I can source off of you. I like this. I like this moment. It's like kind of 9 of Wands energy. It's like you got to bust through what you're in right now. And it is, and I'm just hearing that it's like you're sitting in fire. You're like, I feel like I'm sitting in fire. I feel like I'm like that meme of like, I'm fine. This is fine. Where you're learning right now how to find grace. And it's like you're learning how to lift a heavier weight. You're learning how to do something bigger. You're learning how to deal with hate comments, lying. There's something, I'm having a full body chill. There's some lying happening. Whether you see it in another person or you're experiencing it in yourself, there's something going on where you being honest to yourself, to that person even. I'm having a full body chill. There's someone in your life that you love, that is a family member, a dear friend, someone you want to keep in your life, but there's something you have to say to them. There's a bond that needs to be unraveled, whether it's like, and this has come up for a lot of people recently, whereas, and we've talked about this in relationship, in more of my relationship content, which is about, do you have, okay, say you're in between partners and you're waiting for your soul match to find you. And you've allocated maybe 1 or 2 days a week that you spend with that soul. Like you have dinner with them in your mind's eye, and maybe you take yourself out or you cook a nice meal for them, and you just sit and you just daydream what you'll talk about on your dates and all these things like that. But somehow somebody else saw you in that in-between, said, I like this flavor, and is now sitting at the table. It could be a relative, it could be a friend, but someone weaseled their way in because they're like, oh, they're healing, and I don't want to do the healing, so I'm going to sit right there. It's nice. It's nice. It's like those themes when you like find someone, you're like, I can fix them. And you end up fixing them, but then they leave you and somebody else gets to like deal with the healed person that you created and stuff like it's real. This is real. So, okay, Sarah, I'm feeling this. What do I do about it? Set a boundary. Say, no, thank you. I don't want to have these meals anymore. Or say, no, thank you. Let's go for a walk when I have my friends' time. Like every person in your life, when you have, okay, let's say it's, I want to move or I want a new job. Let's talk about a new job. The people at your old job, are you going to talk to them when you're at your new job? No? Yes? Maybe? Decide fully. And then I'm having like a conversation with God on the side where I'm like, we've talked about this before, God. And God's like, somebody needs this reminder. Someone needs this reminder that this is what is holding you back. I'm having a full body reaction. This is what's holding you back from the next paradigm, is that you've settled in the plateau. You've settled in the in-between. It's like you were in this corridor and all of a sudden you just like pitched a tent in the corridor and you're like, it's good, right? This is where I live now. Don't build a house. Don't build a house. Keep forward thinking. Keep forward speaking. Keep moving forward. Keep being present in what you're in. Yes. And it's like walking on fire, dancing in fire, like cold plunges, like anything, like you're in that, you're like, yes, Sarah, I'm in that in every waking breath. And so that's why this is the most important key. What I'm hearing is that it's too much. It's too much. You're like, I don't know how this is ever going to change. So you're just making the best of the situation. Speaking, I'm just seeing like a few words inside of your heart that need to come out that say, this is my boundary, or this isn't what I want, to another person. Like this is about speaking it to another person. And it's like, I'm just asking God, like, is this in like a counseling session? Is this to the person? There's some like danger stuff going off where someone doesn't feel safe enough to do it. And I honor that. So it's like, yeah. There's like, it's like your trauma response isn't taking over, but it's literally saying like, this is not a safe environment. This is not okay. This is not okay. And so be in that, acknowledge that, and find a place to heal, find a place to feel. Feeling is healing. So even if it's crying in the shower, even if it's going for a walk or screaming in the car, find a place that's yours, that's private, that you can just like, and find a place to bring it to God, universe, source, spirit. Yeah, it's not like I want to tell you you're too grateful, but you can't, we've been talking about this a lot in the past few weeks. Expressing gratitude for something that you don't want brings the thing, because gratitude and love are some of the most potent energies on this planet. So when you express gratitude for something you don't want, you're telling the universe, I love this. When you express gratitude for the day that you move, or the house that you're going to live in, the partnership that you want, all of these things, it's like you got to flip the script a bit. Literally, it like go to the complete opposite side of it. There's like a rawness that I'm just seeing you literally be like, I really hate this. I really don't like this. It's just the courage to feel it, my dear. It's just the courage to feel it that is going to shift everything. Just feeling it. It's not fun, but just feeling it, the sooner you go through that, the sooner you can get out of it. It's like you got to do it once. It's like getting your ears pierced or something. Like you just do it once and then they're pierced, But you have to feel this feeling. You can't take this feeling with you, nor can you go around it. You have to feel this feeling. There's a lot that's been coming up in family dynamics right now. So this could be family, this could be, close friends that you've had for a very long time, a job that you've been in for a really long time, neighbors. Like this is deeply rooted. And I'm really proud of you because it means that you're going to a place that maybe you've been scared to go to. Like you're at a level of inner work that many people die without even touching. So that takes incredible courage. So you're doing a beautiful job. You're doing a beautiful job. And I see you in it. I recorded, whenever you feel like you need a little courage, I recorded the Man in the Arena speech, definitely, or just a portion of the Man in the Arena speech. Definitely just go listen to that. I'll link it below. And let me write a little note for myself. I want you to do something for me today. Just like this. Just like moving the camera to the side. Make one seemingly minuscule change to your day. Throw something across the room. I mean, like a pencil or something like that, something that won't break. But switch something around. Baby, teeny, teeny, tiny little thing. Glitch your own matrix. Say the thing that you're scared to say. Say it out loud in the mirror first. And go for a walk. Talk about it in the car. So get used to saying it so that when you say it to the person that you have to say it to, it feels a little bit easier because you've gotten out the few like, but it's okay. It's okay. And I just see you in it, and I'm grateful to be a vibrational match. I'm grateful to offer this to you and to know that don't double down on hating yourself. Like just because I was like, God, we've talked about this before. We all get to these moments. We all are trying our best, and especially when the paradigm shift, and I've talked about this in one of my membership groups, the Divine Sovereign Room. So if this resonates, like that could be a space that could be very supportive for you. So definitely explore memberships on my website. But we talked about how you might be seeing people like online or seeing people in your reality that are like finding their soul match, finding the job, moving, doing all the things. And you're like, I've been doing this inner work for a long time. And you're not jealous. You're just like, what am I doing wrong? You got to actually integrate a little bit of like sass. Yeah, you got to kind of like be okay with being unliked. Be okay with just letting people have their own perspectives of you, or saying the real thing that's on your mind. Not showing up, saying no. Having the courage to be disliked means that you're a free soul. It's okay. It's okay to have things. It's okay to have big desires. There's just all of this like, you've been doing, I'm just seeing this in a way that you have your image, you have the future that you want, and you're like, I don't really feel safe to tell anybody about this. And I know that I'm not supposed to tell it to the wrong people. So like you have it with you and you're keeping it safe, but you're just like, it's kind of, and I've used this analogy on myself for many years. It's like you're becoming like the oldest pup at the pound, where you're like, don't come near me, don't come near me, when you're the one that needs the love the most. So love yourself, love up on yourself, and have the courage to say, I want to go there, and I don't know how to get there. Have the courage to say it. Be bold. Be bold. Let them hear you. Let people hear you and walk away. Say no. Change the locks. Don't show up, or show up, but try either moving something like out of the norm, or going to a different cafe, going to a new gym, going for a walk, or just wearing different clothing. Show up. Literally, I changed the camera. That's it. And that's going to shift my entire paradigm. So I'm here for that. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Invitations for you, if you enjoy channeled messages, I do a monthly channeled message, a channeled gathering with the Council of Nine, a group of galactic souls that are here to really offer us new vibrations for the new earth and support my new earth leaders and mystics and artists. So I do that. That's on the first Monday of every month at 7 Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get the recording with the purchase. So if you can't show up live, you'll get the recording, same vibrations. I have 3 membership groups that are available for you. First one is the reading room. We have an all signs reading for the season ahead, as well as a monthly dragon oracle and tarot reading. I have my paradigm shift room that includes everything from the reading room, as well as a monthly channeling, healing, distance healing. I utilize my healing canvas once a month. We really channeled messages, guided meditations. It is a potent group. Those 2 are self-led. So there's no live coaching. Those are for my self-led leaders that are really self-led, soul-led. The Divine Sovereign Room, I have 2 monthly coaching calls. I write blogs, articles as to how to work with this energy. This month we're really talking about the mental side of things, and it's very beautiful the way that group is so supportive. Also, we meet on YouTube live every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is also a very supportive group. This is an incredible cafe that has just attracted incredible, powerful souls from all over this planet, all across time and space. I'm so grateful to be here with you. So thank you so much for coming, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more messages like this. I just love channeling and connecting with you. This is very similar to the way that my private sessions go, where it's just you, me, the God of your understanding, your guides, your spirit team that come in, and we just have this open dialogue, this open cafe chat. So I'm here to make it a little bit more grounded, a little less woo, a little more like, literally, if shifting the camera, shifting one thing is all you had to do to completely glitch your matrix, you'd probably do it a lot quicker, right? Just saying. Love you. See you in the next video.